If you've ever watched a video and thought, how did that hook make me stay? Today, I'm going to show you an n8n automation that steals the hook patterns from a YouTube channel automatically and saves them into a Google Sheet you can reuse forever. And yes, this is the exact kind of AI content automation that turns I don't know what to say in the first 3 seconds into an actual hook library you can plug into scripts. All right, so here's what we're building. This is an n8n workflow that takes any YouTube channel, pulls their latest videos, analyzes the hooks with AI, and saves reusable templates directly to Google Sheets. No manual work, no guessing, just pure hook formulas you can plug into your own scripts. Let me walk you through the entire setup step by step. And don't worry if you're new to n8n, I'll explain every single node and setting so you can follow along. First up, we have the manual trigger. This is just the starting point that kicks off the whole workflow when you click execute. Nothing fancy here, it's basically your start button. Next is the set API key and channel node. This is where you configure 3 things. First, the channel underscore URL, which is the YouTube channel you want to analyze. Just paste in any channel like youtube.com/@username. Second, your YouTube underscore API underscore key. Now, important note here, the API key you see in this video will not be working when this goes live, so you'll need to get your own from Google Cloud Console. I have a full video in the description showing exactly how to set up YouTube API credentials. And third, max underscore videos, which lets you control how many videos to analyze. I set it to 5 for testing, but you can go up to 50 if you want. Now here's where it gets interesting. The parse channel URL node takes that channel URL and extracts the username. This is important because YouTube has different URL formats. Some use it username, some use /channel/ID. This code node handles both formats automatically. It's using JavaScript to check if the URL includes the @ symbol, and if it does, it splits the string and grabs the username. Pretty straightforward logic. Next, we fetch the actual channel page with an HTTP request. We're literally downloading the HTML of the channel's homepage. Why? Because we need to extract the channel ID from the page source. YouTube doesn't always give you the channel ID directly from a username, so we have to scrape it. The extract channel ID node does exactly that. It uses a regular expression to find the channel ID buried in the HTML. It looks for patterns like channel ID : and grabs whatever comes after. This gives us the actual channel ID we need for the YouTube API. Now we hit the YouTube API. The get upload playlist ID node makes a request to the YouTube data API. Here's something most people don't know. Every YouTube channel has an uploads playlist that contains all their videos. We're asking the API for that playlist ID. Notice how the URL includes our channel ID and API key, both coming from earlier nodes. This is the beauty of n8n, everything flows together. The extract playlist ID node is simple. It just pulls out the uploads playlist ID from the API response. We're using a set node here to grab item 0.contentdetails.relatedplaylist.uploads. That's the exact path in the JSON response where YouTube stores this info. Now, get latest videos. This is another YouTube API call, but this time we're hitting the playlist items endpoint. We pass in our uploads playlist ID and set max results to however many videos we want. Notice the max results parameter is pulling from our initial configuration, so it's dynamic. If you set 5 videos at the start, it gets 5. If you set 20, it gets 20. Here's a critical node, extract video IDs. The API returns one item with an array of videos. We need to split this into individual items so each video gets processed separately. The code here uses items.map to create a new array where each video becomes its own item. We are also making sure to pass through the YouTube API key so every subsequent node can use it. This is super important because without the API key in each item, the next API calls would fail. Get video details hits the YouTube API again. This time, we're getting the full metadata for each video, title, description, view count, like count, channel name, everything. We're using the videos endpoint and passing in the video ID. The response gives us a ton of data, but we only care about specific fields. structure, video data is where we clean everything up. We're extracting exactly what we need from the API response. Video ID, title, description, views, likes, channel title, and we're even constructing the full video URL. This set node makes the data much easier to work with in the next steps. Instead of navigating through item 0.snippet.title, we just have title. Much cleaner. Alright, here's where the magic happens. The Get Video Page node downloads the actual YouTube video page as HTML. We're doing this because we were originally planning to grab transcripts, but even without transcripts, this step can be useful for future enhancements. For now, we're actually skipping the transcript extraction to keep things simple and fast. Now, the AI Analyze Hook node. This is the brain of the entire workflow. We're using OpenAI's GPT-4o mini model. Why GPT-4o mini? It's fast, it's cheap, and it's perfect for structured analysis like this. Now, if you don't have OpenAI credentials set up, I have another video showing exactly how to create and configure OpenAI credentials in n8n. Check the description for that. Let's talk about the prompt. The system message tells the AI exactly what we want. We are asking it to analyze the video and extract the hook formula based on the title and description. Notice we're not using transcripts here, just the title and description, because honestly that's usually enough to identify the hook pattern. The user message includes the actual video data, title, description, video URL, stats, and channel name. We're pulling this from the structure video data node using $sign parentheses, structure video data.item.json.title, and so on. This references the exact data from that specific node. Here's the key part of the prompt. We're telling the AI to identify the hook type, the opening line, the formula, the psychological trigger, a reusable template, and why it works. And critically, we're asking for only valid JSON. No markdown, no extra text. This makes parsing the response super easy. The AI response comes back structured perfectly, ready to be processed. Now, if you're building workflows like this and want help troubleshooting or have questions, I've got a free community where we dive deep into n8n automations, AI integrations, and all this stuff. It's completely free. Just search for my school community. Link is in the description. People are sharing workflows, asking questions, and helping each other out every day. You'll find the full workflow JSON file there too, so you can import it directly into your n8n instance. Back to the workflow. The Format for Sheets node is where we structure everything for Google Sheets. This is a code node running in run once for all items mode. Why? Because we are processing multiple AI responses at once and matching them with the corresponding video data. The code grabs all the AI responses and all the video data, then uses map to combine them. For each AI response, it extracts the text from the output field. The OpenAI node returns data in a specific format: output array, index 0, content array, index 0, text. We pass that text as JSON to get our hook data. Then we match it with the video data using the index. Item 0 of the AI responses matches item 0 of the video data, item 1 matches item 1, and so on. We build a clean object with timestamp, video URL, video title, channel, views, likes, and all the hook analysis fields. This creates a perfect RAW for Google Sheets. The code handles errors too. If the AI response isn't valid JSON, it tries to extract JSON from markdown code blocks. If that fails, it still creates a row with whatever data it can salvage. This prevents the whole workflow from crashing if one video has a weird response. Finally, save to Google Sheets. This node appends all the formatted data to your Google Sheet. You'll need to set up Google Sheets credentials for this. Again, full tutorial on setting up Google credentials is linked in the description. The sheet should have columns for timestamp, video, URL, video title, channel, views, likes, hook type, opening line, hook formula, psychological trigger, pattern template, and why it works. Once this runs, you'll have all your hook formulas neatly organized in a spreadsheet. And that's it. You now have a fully automated hook stealing machine. Just change the channel URL in the first node, hit execute, and watch it pull hook formulas from any channel you want. You can analyze your competitors, study top creators in your niche, or just build a massive library of proven hook patterns. Now, a few tips before you go. First, be mindful of YouTube API quotas. You get 10,000 quota units per day for free. Each video costs about 1 to 3 units depending on what you're fetching. So you can analyze a few hundred videos per day easily. Second, experiment with the AI prompt. The one I'm using works great, but you might want different analysis. Maybe you want to identify emotional triggers or target audience or call to action patterns. Just tweak the prompt and the AI will give you what you ask for. Third, protect your API keys. Seriously, don't share your workflow JSON with API keys in it. Don't post it in public forums. Keep it private. If someone gets your YouTube API key or OpenAI key, they can rack up charges on your account. If you want the full workflow file, it's in my school community and in the video description. You can import it directly into n8n and just add your own credentials. And if you run into any issues or want to share what you built with this, definitely join the community. We've got people building insane automations in there and everyone's super helpful. That's all for today. If this helped you, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment letting me know what channel you're analyzing first. I'll see you in the next one.